I was gonna build my Cayman from Rivals, in Unbound, but it turns out I didn't have the Cayman unlocked yet. So I tried to unlock it earlier this morning, but I got tired of playing the game, so we're back here. Hopefully this makes a better video. I'd love if the next game in the series turned out to have very similar gameplay to Rivals. Although I know a lot of people also want grip handling, which is why I think I'm still an advocate for the multiple developer thing. Like, I think they should hire multiple developers for each cycle so they can release multiple games like at once. Multiple very different games. We could get a game like, so for example, we could get a game like this. We could get a game like Most Wanted, kind of. We could get a game like Shift. The only problem is I don't know if EA is gonna be up for that again, because they don't really care about the games they make. They care more about money. Now, I don't think that Unbound is gonna cause the death of the whole series. Like, I still think that one failed game isn't enough to tell EA that this franchise isn't profitable. But they also killed off Burnout, so they're unpredictable. I mean, I think that Need for Speed is safe, though, for now. The people who have been updating Unbound recently, who have been working on Unbound, since Criterion has been put on Battlefield duty now, I think Need for Speed is gonna be handled by whoever. I don't know, and I don't think it was. I thought it would be Codemasters at first, but I don't think they're handling it either anymore. I think the people that have done the most recent updates for Unbound are gonna be the main developers moving forward. But I think they should have more development teams working on more different games for the series. Because believe it or not, I've been itching for a game like Nitro, not gonna lie. Unbound didn't really feel like Nitro. It had a similar cartoony aesthetic, kind of, but it had way more realistic graphics. I don't know. I like obviously Nitro doesn't have the best gameplay, but like the presentation and art style are really cool, and I think another game like that with better gameplay and a better, a better gameplay, more variety, a better story, that could be. I think that could be a really charming addition to the franchise. Another problem that a lot of people have with Nitro is the fact that there's only 2 power-ups. Look, I don't think it was lack of creativity, because I think they're the same people who made Hot Pursuit for the Wii. And that game, despite not being very good, had a way better selection of power-ups. Although I know most diehard fans of the franchise are itching for another Most Wanted. And I mean, it's hard to say I blame them, because Most Wanted is a great game. But at the same time, like, a lot of them are just saying they want it remastered. And as cool as a remaster would be, like, I feel like that's kind of a pessimistic way to look at it. Like, I think I'd rather have a great new original game than just a remaster of an older game. No matter how great that older game is, I think a remaster should be kind of like a dessert, you know? It should be a cherry on top. I think we should get great original games first, and then if some other developer feels like remastering Most Wanted on the side, at the same time other Need for Speed games are coming out, then I think that would be pretty cool. The map in this game is broken. I know a lot of people hate Break to Drift, but I think when it's done well, like in this game, it's fun. A lot of people hate it because it's not realistic, but when was Need for Speed supposed to be realistic? Like, the most popular game, Most Wanted, not only gives you indestructible cars to drive with only cosmetic damage, that you can turn off, by the way, but it also gives you the ability to slow down time and break the laws of physics, so... Oh, I hate that finish. It's so unpredictable. I mean, I'm sure that's the point, but like, I don't know. I don't think it works. Okay, blast off. How do the cops rubber band like that? I mean, I just answered my own question. Obviously, it's rubber banding, but like, come on, why? Why is probably the real question. It's not why do they do that. It's not how do they do that. It's why they do that. I can totally speak. I'm such a good gaming commentator. I have such a way with words. I never stumble. See, sometimes it's hard to enter a drift in this game, but once you finally do, it can be really satisfying. I think it depends on what car you're driving, though. Oh, no, you don't. Oh! If I had crashed out from that, I would have been mad. This shortcut is so hit or miss. Really hope it's a hit this time. Okay, that was okay. I didn't go flying into that shed, so I see this as an absolute win. Oh, dang it. I tried to activate that jammer before I went through the station. Because then I'd have it active just to be safe, but I'd also be able to refill immediately. But that didn't happen, so... Oh, dang it! Great, and the game didn't respond me. That's how considerate. Oh, come on! Friggin' shock ram. Oh yeah, the car I wanted to unlock and Unbound to recreate this wasn't actually going to be a Cayman. It was going to be a Boxster. I know, I'm a heretic for that, but... I mean, I don't know. It would have been cooler, I think. Would have looked similar to this, except it would have had more, yellow accents. That might still happen sometime in the future, but... I don't know. Not really interested in replaying that game anytime soon. I might be lit. Oh, come on. Never say never. Oh, these cops can be annoying sometimes. But they're way less annoying than Heat and Unbound's cops, so... Heat's cops are difficult, but they are not fair. No! No! Oh, dude, I swear if I get... I don't even have a jammer. Okay. Okay, time to blast off. No! Oh, come on! Oh, that was... It's like I stubbed my toe and blew up. Maybe I should swap out my jammer for maybe I should swap my jammer out for an ESF. Because I know that can cancel certain weapons out. So we'll see. It can cancel certain weapons out, but it can also it also works as an offensive weapon. There we go. It's defensive and offensive. So we are gonna see how well that works. Man, I miss Rivals' handling model. It's a big part of the reason that I don't really hate 2015. I don't love it. But if you don't tune the handling sliders that much, it's kind of just Rivals handling. The main problem is just the map isn't very well designed for it. And don't even get me started on the wall interaction. Oh. I might mess that up. Yeah, kind of. Okay, let's get to high heat and we'll see how well the ESF serves me. I think the reason I'm messing up my speech so much right now is because I'm tired. I barely got any sleep last night and I took a little nap earlier today, but I'm still really tired. It's not really that late. It's like 6:30 right now as I'm recording this. Yeah, my sleep is... I'm not a very good sleeper. I have ADHD, and that kind of... It affects my work ethic kind of well when it's something I enjoy. As I explained in the last video, when I start making a video, I have to complete it in that very same sitting, otherwise I lose motivation. Which is a pretty good thing, I think. I've started to weaponize that, but it's also... not very good for my sleep because I already have a hard time sleeping anyway because I'm very hyperactive. Okay, I'm curious if I can run over a spike strip with my ESF active, and will my ESF cancel that out like a jammer? I sure hope so because I like having tires and health. Oh gosh dang it, the cops rubber banded. Go figure. Okay. Go screw yourself. Because I can guarantee no one else wants to do it for you. You see, I want to test my spike strip theory, but I'm not going to go out of my way to do it. People usually ask me why I don't play this game online. And I've done it multiple times, and it's not really my favorite thing. No one, because for one, no one really wants to race me online. And two, I meet a lot of weasels who just want to troll the crap out of me by spamming weapons, and the second I fire back, they ban me from their server. No, 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 okay. I almost died. I mean, I lost my line, but I'm playing against dumb AI, so I'm not that worried. What? The rubber band? No! Are you... Bruh. Come on. Out of my way, dipstick. No! hate rubber banding. I get that rubber banding is meant to make the game feel more intense at all times, but it kind of sucks when you're good at the game. Makes you feel like your intense efforts are in vain. Oh, so the ESF didn't work. Fine. Okay. Okay, my tires are back, but I am at a very low health. I hate this game! Okay, I'm banking my speed points for dear life. Oh. Oh my frick. Okay, smell you later, ESF. Thank you for nothing. Man, this Challenger has such a cool livery, but I don't want to drive the car because it's big, heavy, and slow. Actually, wait, have I upgraded this thing? Yeah, it's maxed out. Why is it so slow? I don't want to drive it, but I'm gonna, just for demonstration purposes. Yeah, prepare to be amazed at how fast this car isn't. I mean, I feel like muscle cars should be fast with their powerful engines, but this car is just so big and heavy that it's gonna need a V78 engine to actually go fast. See, the speed isn't too bad here. It's just when you drift. Drifting takes away so much speed. Which is part of the reason I don't like heat. It's like impossible to build a fully grip-tuned car. Like you're bound to drift. The problem is drifting slows you down like crazy. At least Payback's drifting was fast. Heat's wasn't. Heat's drifting was so... The handling in that game is just so botched. Yeah, this car feels really slow. Usually when I play this game, I free roam in a certain car until I get to heat level 10. Then I go bank my speed points and then change my car. That's what I like to do because it's fun. But I'm probably not going to do that in this car because this is not fun to drive. This house on wheels is not fun to race with. Oh, no! Dang it. Yeah, I don't like this car. I don't know if I've mentioned that, but I'm not a fan of this car. I don't like it that much. It's not very fun to drive. Did you know that I don't like this car? Yeah, that was not a good time trial because this car is heavy and not fast. And I don't like... I'm not even gonna bother with a head-to-head. I'm just beelining for the next hideout. I want to stop driving this thing as soon as possible. I love the Challenger, but this game did not do it justice. Okay, smell you later, Challenger. It's been a displeasure. I love how in this game you can turbo boost like right as soon as you start the event to get some extra distance. I wouldn't recommend doing it on most races because race start cutscenes are longer than those of time trials. So because of that, sometimes you'll miss the first checkpoint on a race. But that's very unlikely to happen in time trials, so it's a very safe thing to do. I keep forgetting, the Vanquish has such a satisfying drift. I don't know what it is, but it just feels so nice. Maybe it's just me, but the Vanquish just feels so nice to drift. Like, it's so smooth and easy. No! Friggin' traffic is so unfair. And it didn't respond me. Okay. The game responds you sometimes, but it also doesn't sometimes, and it's really unpredictable. I love the Winter Wonderland area here. It's so pretty. Oh!
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Oh man, it's so easy to micro drift in this car. On the finish line of that race, led right to the start line of another. Oh. Well, I'm not gonna start that because a freaking Hennessy Venom cop just came by. I hate the Hennessy Venom in this game. It's so overpowered. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go switch cars now. You know, I don't know. I feel like I'm the only one saying this, but I don't understand. Ugh. I had a point to make, but then I had to yawn, so now I feel stupid. I feel like people should agree with me when I say this, but I've never heard anyone else make this point. I think Rivals feels like more of a Most Wanted sequel than 2012 did. I mean, call me crazy, but like this game just has most of the stuff we liked in Most Wanted. Customizable cars, intense cop chases, very violent cop chases too, I might add. They're violent and they're intense, they get your heart pounding. It's got a story too, not as deep of a story as Most Wanted. Like it doesn't have a blacklist or an inciting incident that really sucks you into the story, but you know, it still has a story. And it's got the angsty atmosphere and gorgeous scenery that Most Wanted had. I think I'll die on this hill alone if I have to. But yeah, I genuinely do think that Rivals feels like a proper Most Wanted sequel. And more so than 2012. And I still like 2012 regardless. Man, it's not even 7, but I just got hit by this massive tidal wave of fatigue. Ugh, I'm so EP. Man, I've always loved the GT3. Too bad the new model has a freaking swan neck wing. Ugh. Did you know that I hate swan neck wings? Because I do. I think they're so, they're hideous. I hate the way the swan neck wing on the new 911 curves as well. Like, are swan neck wings really that bad, that much better than normal wings? Because I feel like one manufacturer found out that they're slightly better in some situations on some models. I feel like that's what happened, and then every other manufacturer that makes race cars just pulled a monkey see, monkey do, and just thought, oh, well, it must be universally better. At least that's what I'm thinking for the sake of copium. That's my copium right there. I really hope that swan neck wings aren't the hot new thing that everyone's gonna be doing in the future, because I really don't like the new GT3. The GT3 is a favorite car of mine. And while I usually hate it when people say, look how they massacred my boy, I actually relate to that awful meme now. So I really hate swan neck wings for doing that to me, making me relate to a meme that I thought I'd always hate. Man, this game could have been, like, the best in the series if it was actually developed properly. I'm so happy I switched over, because otherwise I would have had to pull the most awkward U-turn ever. This game has you do that so much. It feels intentional, but if that's the case, then, like, come on, that's so wrong. Like, giving us awkward gameplay so frequently would be, like, a horrible way to add some artificial difficulty, right? I mean, that's how I feel about Unbound's cops. The cops in that game are so easy to fight against, but they spawn in everywhere like flies. And I know and it's so obvious that they're doing that to keep you artificially engaged, even though it's not that effective. It's just obnoxious. What was that? I love how it's making me pull a 90-degree turn. 90-degree turns really don't fit this handling model. You see, whenever Hot Pursuit had a four-way intersection like that, they'd have, like, long curves going around the outside of the 90-degree angle, if that makes any sense. Just so that if you don't want to take such a sharp turn, you can take it much faster. Basically, the middle of the intersection was way bigger. I don't know why, but I really think this car looks amazing in bright, glossy cherry red. This car is the love of my life. Oh, come on. Respawn, respawn! Screw you too! No, no, no. That is BS. This probably isn't a good place to turbo right off the line, unless... Ah! Okay, I can do that. Nice. Oop. Man, traffic in this game is really... Hot Pursuit had really good traffic. Like, if you crash into a car in Hot Pursuit that doesn't just appear in your blind spot, then most of the time it's your fault, right? And that's a good thing. Every mistake you make in a game should feel like your fault. Because other than cars in Hot Pursuit just appearing in your blind spot right as you exit a turn or something, that's BS. But other than that, most traffic cars will slow down and get out of your way because, I mean, yeah, who wouldn't? If a supercar came barreling towards you at that 200 miles an hour on the freeway, you don't want to die, so yeah, you'd get out of their way for sure. It just makes sense. Obviously, these games don't have to be realistic, but just adding that little touch makes the traffic just so much more fair. And that's kind of the point of fun video games. It's not fun if it isn't fair. I totally just lost that race because I was talking and playing, but I want revenge, so... It'd be great if I had an offensive weapon to kill this other racer with. Come on. You're done for. Go ahead and repair and refill. Nope. Ooh, I missed that by like a pixel. Ha ha ha! Oh. You are stupid. Get over here. I don't even care that I'm losing to you again. I want to kill you. The AI in this game is so dumb. It doesn't even value vehicle health. Like, I mean, I get that the AI drivers, the NPCs in this game are meant to be dummies for you to smash. So I like that. No, only I am allowed to turbo. Come on. Only I am allowed to blast off like that. Get over here, stupido. Ugh. Close. We're getting close. Haha, yes! Well, I guess you can consider a shockwave to be something of a defensive weapon that can defend you against spike strips, because you can just blow them away. At least when you have ammo, that is. I don't want to die yet.